Today we're going to do lesson 1.2 on solving multi-step equations. A lot of this is going to be review from our last lesson, only we're going to be doing 2 or more steps in each equation versus just one. Make sure you have your notebook and a pencil out. You may want a calculator and be ready to take notes. So let's start with the triangles that were similar to the other day. We're going to add up the 3 angles, and the 3 angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So for this green one, letter A, we're going to do n plus 42, and that's going to equal 180. So the first thing we're going to want to do is combine our like terms. So we have an n plus another n. If we put that together, that equals 2n. Then we're going to bring down the plus 42 equals 180. So now we have it simplified. You're always going to simplify it first. Then do the order of operations backwards. So they added 42. We're going to subtract 42 on both sides of our equation. So we're going to get 2n, 42 minus 42 cancels out, 180 minus 42 gives us 138. Then we're going to, they're multiplying by 2, so we're going to divide by 2. So this cancels out, leaving us with just n. And 138 divided by 2 gives us 69. And of course, we're going to label it degrees. I'm going to move this up a little bit so we got a little bit more room. Again, add up our 3 angles. Keep these together inside the parentheses, but we're not gonna write down the parentheses. So we're gonna do x plus, and then just x plus 10. And then we're gonna do it again, x plus 5, and again, that's gonna equal 180 degrees. So if I put my boxes around everything like we did in the prerequisite unit, I'm going to put my x's together, and there's 3 of them, so I got 3x. Then I got 10 plus 5, so that equals plus 15. Sorry, I wanted to use blue. Plus 15 equals 180. So again, just like letter A, we simplified the expression first. Now we're going to do the order of operations backwards on both sides. So we're going to subtract 15 on both sides. These cancel out, leave us with 3x. 180 minus 15 is 165. They're multiplying by 3, so we're going to divide by 3. Again, on both sides, what you do on one side, you have to make sure you do on the other. X equals 55 degrees, and there's our answer. Let's do a couple more. Let's do letter C, or the red one. We got 3q, q, and another q. So 3q plus q plus another q equals 180 degrees. Again, think of you putting your boxes around them. We got 3 plus another one is 4 plus another one is 5. So we have 5q equals 180. Now, doing our order of operations backwards, we don't have any addition and subtraction to do. So we jump right into, they're multiplying by 5q, so we're going to divide by 5. Divide by 5. These cancel out, leaves us with the q. 180 divided by 5 gives us 36 degrees. Letter D, we've got 4 of them, or 3 of them, but again, this one's in parentheses, but we're going to write it down without it. So m plus 10 plus, 2m, all equals 180 degrees. I use a different color for my boxes this time. I have 2m, 3m, 4m. So I got 4m, and I'm just going to bring down the plus 10 equals 180. So now I do have addition and subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 10 on both sides. So these cancel out, leaves us with 4m, and 180 minus 10 is 170. They're multiplying by 4, so we're going to divide by 4. M equals, and we have a decimal, 42 5/10 degrees. would be our answer. So for these two, I want you to try them by yourself first and pause the video and see. The only thing I'm going to tell you is, what does this mean? That is our right angle sign. So that means it is 90 degrees. So you have 3 angles, add them together to 180 and see what you get. Pause the video, do the 2 problems, and come back and see how you did. Y plus 90 plus y minus 30 equals 180. I'm going to put my boxes around. I got a y plus a y, that equals 2y. Now I have 90 minus 30, which equals 60, a positive 60. So I'm going to start with that. Again, order of operations backwards. I'm going to get rid of the addition, so I'm going to subtract 60, 2y equals 120, divided by 2, y equals 60 degrees. Check your work, see how you did. Let's do the next one. T plus 10.5 plus our 90 degrees plus 2t equals 180. Again, I'm going to put my boxes around. So I have 2t, 3t, and then I'm going to add 90 plus 10.5, so that is 105 tenths. So I'm going to get rid of our addition and subtraction first. So I am going to subtract 105 tenths from both sides. And here's where a calculator comes in handy. We have 3t, 180 minus 105 tenths is 79 and 5 tenths. I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. T equals 26.5 degrees. Check your work. If you have questions, make sure you talk to me in class. So let's do a word problem here. The height in feet of a tree after X years is 1.5x plus 15. So 1.5x plus 15. I want to know how many years is the tree 24 feet tall. So that's going to equal 24. Already simplified, so we don't have to worry about that. So again, we're going to start with our order of operations going backwards. So we're going to subtract 15 on both sides. This cancels out. We have 1.5x equals 24 minus 15 is 9. They're multiplying by 1.5, so we're going to divide by 1.5. These cancel out, gives us our x. 9 divided by 1.5 equals 6, and it's a word problem, so we're going to label it, but it's in how many years? So it's 6 years. Our tree is 24 feet tall. Let's just try one like this. Again, we don't have to write anything down. So we're going to start with the order of operations going backwards. They added 6, so we're going to subtract 6 on both sides. Leaves us with negative 2a. 14 minus 6 is 8. They're multiplying by a negative 2, so we're going to divide by a negative 2. You have to make sure you keep those positive and negatives in there. Divide by negative 2. 8 divided by negative 2 gives us a negative 4. No need to label. It's not a word problem. Try this one on your own. Pause the video, do the work, and see how you do. I'm going to do my order of operations backwards. They're subtracting 4, so the opposite of that is adding 4. So I've got g divided by 3 equals 5 plus 4 is 9. They divided by 3, so I'm going to multiply by 3. So these would cancel out. G equals 9 times 3 is 27. Go ahead, pause the video, do these two, see how you do. When you have all your work shown and an answer, come back and I'll do them with you. Subtract 1 on both sides, so I've got negative 3z equals 6. Divide by a -3, have to remember those positives and negatives. 6 divided by -3 is a -2. Do it again. They subtracted 9, so we're going to add 9 to both sides. Here's where you're definitely going to want to use a calculator if you need to. -25 plus 9 gives us a -16. I quick did it just to double check. They divided by 2, so we're going to multiply by 2 on both sides. So x equals a -32. Again, make sure you watch those positives and negatives. Now we're going to combine like terms again. We already did it, so the first thing I want you to do is put your boxes around things, especially if you have to. 8x minus 6x gives us 2x, and then I'm just going to bring down the -25 equals a -35. Now it's the same as what we were doing. This is just adding another step. All we're doing is simplifying. They're subtracting 25, so we're going to add 25. Again, watch those positives and negatives. 2x equals, I got -35 plus 25. I'm not out of the hole, so it's -10. They're multiplying by 2, so we're going to divide by 2. -10 divided by 2 is a -5. Now we have the distributive property. So 2 has their birthday, 2 is going to share. So we get 2 minus 10x, and I'm going to bring down the +4 equals -8. Again, I'm going to put my boxes around all the terms. -10x, I'm going to put that first. So I got -10x, and I have 2 plus 4, which gives me a +6. Now I can set it up. Ooh, not a straight line. Very sorry. They're adding 6, so I'm going to subtract 6. Again, watch those positives and negatives. -8 minus 6 gives me a -14. So you've got to make sure you're watching that. And we're going to divide by a -10. So we're not going to get a exact whole number. X equals, what's a negative divided by negative is a positive, and 14 divided by 10 is 1 4/10. So there's our answer. So we have a step here, we have a step here, we have a step here. That's why we call these multiple steps. Do these problems on your own, see how you do, and then come back and check your work. -4n, -8n plus 17. This is going to give me a -12n plus 17. So I'm going to subtract 17 from both sides. So I got -12n. 28 minus that 17 gives us 11. Whoops, I did something wrong. Look at that. Everybody catch my mistake? Let's fix it. Very definitely a mistake. Holy cow, this didn't look right for me. Let's try this again. This is why we definitely make sure we check our work. So equals 23. 23 minus 17. There we go. This might be a little bit better. It's going to give us 6. We're going to divide by that -12. So, n equals, I know it's going to be a negative because a positive divided by a negative is a negative. 6 over 12, we can just simplify that to 1/2. Or if you did it on your calculator, it's going to be -5/10. Either way will work. Number 4, I'm going to do my distributive property. So I got -3x minus 6, because again, a negative times a positive gives me a negative, plus 5x equals a -9. I'm going to put boxes around them. So I have a -3 plus 5. That's going to give me a +2x minus 6 equals a -9. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So 2x equals 15. Divide by 2. I'm going to end up with another decimal because 15 divided by 2 does not come out evenly, so we have 7 5/10. Now we're going to do a problem where we kind of have to go backwards. We're going to find the mean. That's what we want to find, is the mean. If you remember the definition of mean, we're going to add up all the numbers and then divide by how many there are. So I'm going to make this kind of long. So I'm going to add up these 5 numbers. So I'm going to do 2 plus 0 plus 1.5 plus 0 plus x. There's our variable. And we want the mean to be 1.5. So we want our answer to be 1.5. So let's add up all of our numbers here. X is all by itself, so we basically have a 1x. And if I don't need the zeros, I end up with 3.5 equals 1.5. And I missed a part in there. We divide by 5. So all of this divided by 5. So I'm going to do order of operations backwards. I would do everything up here first, and then I would do the division. So I'm going to undo it going backwards. So they're dividing by 5. I'm going to multiply by 5 on both sides. So 1.5 times 5 gives me 7.5. So I've got 1x plus 3.5 equals 7.5. I'm going to subtract my 3.5. So I get 1x, or just plain x, equals 4. And again, I have to label this time, so it's 4 miles. Let's do another one. Go back at that. 3 tests. I want to find a score on the 4th test. So add them up. 88 plus 92 plus 87 plus that 4th test. Divide that by 4. My mean is going to be 90. That's what I want. So let's go backwards. They're dividing by 4, so we're going to multiply by 4. So 90 times 4 gives me 360. And before I write this all down, I'm going to add my 3 numbers up. I already know that I have 1x. But if I add up 88 plus 92 plus 87, altogether that equals 267. So now it's just subtract the 267. Make sure I got my numbers right. Here we go. So 1x equals 93. So my score on the last test is going to be a 93 in order to get a mean of 90. These are going to be a little tricky, but pay attention. Make sure you follow the order of operations backwards. So your homework is the 1.2 homework at the end of the lesson. At the end of the 1.2 lesson. One of them is a puzzle, so be careful on that. Good luck.